Many of us are familiar with the history and significance of the Underground Railroad. One of Carousel Players' most produced plays returns for a fifth time with The Power of Harriet T.
While I was recovering, my father started taking me out to the forest. He couldn't read a book, but he could read the sky, the land, and the wind.
It's very unique in that the playwright Michael Miller has done something that doesn't generally happen in theatre, which is that he's taken a play that he wrote 20 years ago and he's rewritten it. So the last 4 productions, and in fact every production that's happened in Canada or anywhere else, has always been the same script. But Michael recently decided that he'd like to take another crack at some of the material because it was his very first play that he wrote. And now he feels he's a much different playwright. So he got rid of about 3/4 of the play and rewrote the thing from the ground up. And so this production is the happy recipient of that new script. And so in a way, we're bringing an old play to life, but we're bringing a very new play to life.
Now, can you tell us about the characters?
It's amazing. There's 2 actresses and 2 live musicians who are also actors and performers. But the 2 actresses that play Harriet, they both play Harriet, and they also both play over a dozen characters. So in the play, there's Harriet Tubman, there's her husband John, there's her mother, there's her father, there's the overseer that overlooks one plantation they're on, and an overseer at another plantation, and then there's a mistress in the household at the plantation that she works on in a different area, and there's just a million different characters, and so the actresses have to be able to embody, whether it's in body or in voice or in intention, each of these characters. So in a way, they're both playing Harriet, but they're both also playing an entire cast of characters in what would normally be a 2-act play cast by about 12 to 15 people.
From a personal standpoint, how does it feel to be playing Harriet?
Well, it's really great because I get to play this iconic character in her history in the town where she came and, resided and brought all these hundreds of people into freedom. And so it's really amazing to be in this town and feel this energy and, having the chance to play her 10 years ago and then play her again now as I'm older and a little bit more wiser. It's a really nice full circle, too, to be able to attack a character 10 years later and with all sorts of new life lessons and knowledge about who she is, learning more about the history, rereading the play. And, we spent almost about a year workshopping this piece with Michael Miller and the director Tom. So it's been really, I think it's even more exciting. It makes it a lot more prescient and just a lot more heartwarming.
Daddy, you free in your heart to love and to feel.
Now, can you tell us about your character or characters of Harriet?
Okay, so I play Harriet too, and I also play the father, and I also play William Still, and I also play the mother as well. And I feel like all of the characters are in support of telling Harriet's story, and they all give her a little something to go on the journey. I just think it's really powerful, and I think the kids are going to enjoy it and laugh and have fun, and I think that's the most important thing, is that we tell the story honestly and that they just receive it and enjoy storytelling.
One ain't free, then neither are we. We are believers in democracy.
Can you tell us how the music is incorporated into the story of Harriet?
Well, it's live music throughout, which has been really exciting to work as a live musician in the show. And I guess it's constructed out of we experimented with a lot of old roots blues American music from the South, which is where the story originates from. So that's been exciting. Then we've also incorporated a lot of newer kinds of sounds and music. So it's been really about balancing those 2 extremes between really traditional music and with the instruments, and also a lot of vocalizations and field hollers and that kind of thing, versus a lot of the more modern sounds.
There will be 2 performances of The Power of Harriet T on Saturday, February 1st, so make sure to contact the box office or visit carouselplayers.com for more ticket information. In St. Catharines, reporting for The Source, I'm Vanessa Verworn.